heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the FIU Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Missouri State Bears, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway.
This week, Tesla officially launches the Model Y called with tons of new features that no one saw coming.
Plus, a known Tesla hacker just revealed a massive visualization upgrade, but not every single Tesla is going to be getting this.
And Tesla quietly removed a feature that a lot of people were starting to abuse. All that and more starts right now.
All right, you can check out this podcast on all major streaming platforms and our chapters. Scroll to the bottom of your screen. Good choice.
Hey. So let's get right into it. I want to talk about this Model Y album. According to that, it's scheduled so favored. We know that more than 1 million members tune in every single month, but 86% are actually not subscribed to our channel.
On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams.
The official launch
at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups here in a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Brought down after a solid
good and bad.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm.
The race is identical.
Where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and pops a big one. Right now, it looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Exact same rate. 0 to 6,
but that's enough for a first down. The Bears moving quickly down the field here.
Storage in this is equivalent to the
here from the shotgun.
Storage. At 99.6 feet of storage.
But that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They'll run it to the left. No stopping him on that line. Touchdown, Missouri State. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
So they'll try for the 2-point conversion using the jumbo formation. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense out there for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people.
Cannot wait to see. Can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line? Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
It's a quarterback keeper. Oh, he loses the football. Ball scooped up by the defense. Oh, but he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bears. A huge defensive score. Potential momentum shifter. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And that FIU Bengals offense is back out on the field. Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they rule him out of bounds. 2nd and 10 here. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. You guys up front lined up. It's first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Takes the handoff. It's Davis. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Lewis. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. The back's got it. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to pass this time. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Gonna run it. It's Ellison. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Here's the handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the 2-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he converts the 2-point try. That makes it a 16-point game now.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to run for the first down. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That pass is caught.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to throw it again. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll hand it off. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. He shreds the tackle. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Caught over the middle, it's Parker. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
That's a fly to the wide out. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Bears will kick it off to begin the second half.
Snapper playing.
We're just feeling ready. Just upset. I think
shit. That's pretty solid coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Dropping back. It's Lewis.
I just got home.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm gonna do both lines out the way. By the way.
You give up a big gain for a
Shit.
first down. And
Yeah.
already you got to get
There you
lined
go.
up because here comes the ball again.
Yeah, I'm getting out the way now.
Writing this
Let me get out the way. Yeah, no, I'll be done by the time you finish. Yeah.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield.
Oh, dude.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on
See
the
that
door.
Trump.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Do it. Do it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I can't wait to give them this number 5.
That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. The quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll run it here. Breaking tackles.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Fights through a tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the deep
shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete.
I knew receivers. I told you receivers.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass here on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get
intercepted in the end zone. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Green. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. It's a shotgun handoff here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Can he get there on the ground? Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a 3rd down stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. And here's the handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The Bears line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to
touchdown, Missouri State. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try for the two-point conversion using the jumbo formation. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful two-point try. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Dropping back, it's Lewis. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Great move there. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense, but man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And he scores! Touchdown, LSU. Extra point try coming now. PHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, And they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's picked off. A rushing mistake. Great cut. They whiff on him. He's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Tigers.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on them, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense drops it onto the field, hoping to start a drive. Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. He's looking to scramble. Crosses the 45. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Ball handed off. Sends right into a wall.
I just chill, dog. When I get up big, dog, I like to try this, dog. That's how you're supposed to do it, man.
I'll say 90%. I'll take it.
Stopped right there at the line. No game.
You know, I got the clock done. I've been chewing clocks this 1st quarter, dog. Just let it.
Pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Fine time. Moving to his left. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Bears. This offense really clicking. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make...
beat the #1 team in the country.
It's hard to have your fastball working every single week.
Silly.
You have that bullseye.
He's silly.
The portal opens for them tomorrow.
Never were we under.
Week 4 of college.
Never did we welter from what we wanted this game.
I think unfortunately this game, 8 or 9
Without a doubt, we knew we were going to win this game.
They're just more talented. They're just better. Virginia Tech's getting
What?
This team makes
We can advance?
and then the other conversation
Oh my God! You can never recruit it.
Florida State be in 2020.
Oh my!
Because you look at Florida State and say, hey, they're a way better football team than what we expected out of them. But then you look at the rest of the ACC. Say, all right, Miami. Miami's a really good football team. I think they're one of the best in the country. Then you look at the other big team. You look at Clemson. Monster question marks. Florida State is unquestionably right now a better football team than what you see at Clemson. And you're saying, hey, Florida State win.
What happened to Dabo today? A press conference happened, nearly an hour-long press conference in Clemson today, and here's what happened. As best I can tell, and I'm going to play you some sound so you can experience it for yourself. you're the top.
This is going to be the best running back in the nation. 6'1", 165, 95 speed. Ooh, freshman.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only you find a way to win. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oklahoma's offense will start this game off. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task.
All by himself down the middle. The 30. Running inside the 20.
I am outrunning my fastest DB. That's bullshit.
The old Larynx is going to get a workout today with all these Boomer Sooners cascading down here in Oklahoma.
I do love that about college football, the individual chance. And when you get going early, when you get going and get this crowd going in a game, and they can be a big part of it, man, it energizes the whole team. And you hear what in this stadium, Reese?
Boomer
Sooner!
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So FIU's offense will get the ball for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football.
There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early.
Strong safeties are guys you can spin down, and a lot of times spend a lot of time in that box, which means he's going to be in the run fit. He's going to be making tackles consistently, and he comes up. Tell you what, let's talk about big on big. A big fullback versus a big, strong safety. That's a big collision.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. The give to the fullback. Still running at the 40. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
And the fullback, this takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosion.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers!
And I love when you make no bones about it. Bring in the beef, all the tight ends, the extra offensive linemen. Give it to the fullback. Let him plow ahead. You knew it was coming, and you couldn't stop it.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. To the ground with the back. Hard running there. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains.
There he goes!
quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. He's going to run it. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the left. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Right back to the well. Turning it on. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. One, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Trying to punch it in. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around. And then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
The big fella's on the field, guys, for the 2-point conversion. Trying to surge it in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's McMillan. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
To the sideline, and he's able to tiptoe his way to a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah. About the X's and the O's, it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my guy's better than you, and I... up out wide, and I know I trust you. I'm finding you.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Here's a heat. Breaks the tackle. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Wants to throw it. They're working that left side.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins. Working that left side now. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's no good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Under fire. He wants it all. And
And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Once you start to get down towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the...
Touchdown, Florida International! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up for the PAT. Oh, he missed it. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Indiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Works the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He breaks a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going for it all. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the
see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And the Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll run for it on third and short. Breaks into the open. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
What a play by the quarterback. What an effort. It looked like he was in a lot of trouble. Fourth down, nobody open. The pass rush is getting to him, but phenomenal athleticism. I mean, you just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that in for a touchdown.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Let's go!
Off the RPO, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Sooners are on the move. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab on the left. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Can't get him to the ground. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And to get rid of it quickly. And the misconnection on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It is good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. How about
about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there.
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it.
Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And now on second down for this offense. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Powers through the defender. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work?
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Dances away. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, FIU! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. They're trailing by 10 to Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to... Oh, he's got some space! Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number 1. Understand it. Late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
Lofts one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Castro. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Gonna look downfield again. Touchdown Sooners! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Finds a crease at the 20. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Gilliam. Pressure coming. Got some room headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Panthers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. The option look. They go to the ground. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why...
There he goes! Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and, David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. First down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn the page. You got to find something here on second.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. There's an old-school thought that says just take the 3 here, but that feels like a win for the defense. I'm going here.
Yeah, and there's a new school thought that says I'm inside the 2-yard line. It's 4th down. I'm going for it. I'm going to be aggressive. So I don't think you have many opportunities like this. I like my chances going for it.
Slams it ahead. Beck's going for the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.